What's up, y'all? Happy Sunday. I am so happy to be back with another video. And this video is all about how to make peace with your calling as an artist or creative. How to make peace with your journey as an artist or creative. And I know this video is super important because a lot of artists, myself included, struggle with the call on the front end and sometimes even during the journey, right? So I get it. Hey, y'all, my name is Myesha Francis. I'm an artist, I'm a teacher, I'm a curator, and I exist to help artists and creatives just reach their highest creative potential. We dig deep, we plant seeds, we water those seeds so that you can grow and blossom and have some very potent nectar juice that you can unleash and share with the world. So let's just jump into it. All right. This is something I have been thinking about for a couple of months, really near and dear to my heart, because I know that my calling, my journey as an artist is a calling, right? And it's not something that I necessarily chose, although I'm very grateful for it. I'm grateful for it. I love being an artist. I know that I was born with this. I was born with this gift. I was born with this, knack for creativity. I was born with a knack for just wanting. I remember as a little girl, I just wanted to color all the time. I just wanted to create things, make things. My first entrepreneurial journey was like making borets or something in seventh grade. But anyway, this is about you. So let me jump into some advice and some wisdom that I've learned that may be able to save you some heartache and some confusion within yourself. So the first thing I have in how to make peace with your journey and your calling as an artist and creative is to accept the gift, accept the gift, accept the call, right? So early on, we want to think, oh, it's a hobby, it's no big deal, it's just what I do, it's just what I'm good at. And all of that is true, but it goes deeper than that. You have to accept that this was given to you for a specific reason. It's for such a time as this. You have to accept that this is your gift. Everybody, and this is where creatives and artists and people of all skills and talents get it wrong. They think that, oh, this is easy. Everybody could do it. Everybody can't do it. It was given to you. I have a friend who it just has a knack for numbers. And this person thinks that it's easy. It's not. It's a gift for them. And when that person accepts it, that person has accepted it already, but it is in the accepting that was able to help that person unleash something even greater and bigger and more powerful within themselves. So accept it. It is what it is. It's a beautiful gift. I'm so glad I have the gift of creativity. I hope that you are honored and feel a sense of honor because you have this particular gift. Um, yeah. Don't run from it. Don't hide it. Let it accept it. All right. The second thing is in accepting your gift, also accept the fact that you are a little bit different. And that's okay. Right. Now that part took me a very long time to get to. Accepting that you are different, that you see the world through a different lens, a different perspective, a different understanding. You are just different. And that's not okay. So yes, you're human, right? So you're the same as everybody else, but your gift puts you in this other category that the way you unpack things are a little bit different. And here is why. Here is why. Because as a creative, with that particular anointing, you have what's flowing through you is a lot of times the freshness, the newness, right? Things that people have not seen, experienced, heard, even thought about, right? That's what you're getting channeled through you. And so a lot of times you're a little bit ahead of what's going to come because you're creating it. That's what's coming, what's being given to you and being created and put into this realm. So you might be the first, or you might be the first to take the first of something and tweak it even more. It's just different. You're just different. And accept, you have to accept that because it can be kind of lonely. It can be kind of lonely to be a little bit different. I can only imagine people who created breakthroughs. I always immediately go to and think about Tesla. We all sitting here with electricity, we chilling, vibing it. But do you know how crazy this man had to look out there trying to catch lightning? Do you know how thrown off people really thought this man was? Like, they didn't say it to his face because they kind of knew that hey, there may be something with this electricity thing. And especially when he finally was successful, then people were like, "Oh, I get it." But imagine he had the vision and the something in him, the call to do this before anybody even understood what a light switch was, what a light bulb was, right? So you are the creator. You're on the front end of these things. And so you have to accept that. A lot of artists also, they dress different. Even me, I'm looking at myself today. It took me a long time to just decide I'm gonna wear whatever I want because I feel it and because that's the energy I'm flowing with. And yeah, it's a little bit different, but there may be something to it underneath it that I don't even know. And so I have to flow and just grow with that. Right. And not be ashamed of it. I used to be ashamed. I used to hide it a little bit, and be ashamed of the difference and kind of try to fit because I have three sisters and we're all very close. And I was always a little bit different and I saw the world a little bit different. Like I wanted to do my own thing. My parents wanted us to go to a 4-year college. Who wanted to go to a fashion design school was Myesha. And I did, right? Because I knew that I had a calling to create. I couldn't articulate that and explain that at 17, 18, 19 years old, but I felt really convicted somewhere in me that that is what I needed to do, and a 4-year college was not my journey. So I didn't know then that I was struggling with accepting being different, but I was being different. And so now as I am older and looking back on it, I can see, oh yeah, if I just had accepted it and settled into it, because I did drop out. I dropped out because I started second guessing myself. Like, I was having some little issues at the school, but I was like, oh, you're so different. Why don't you just be normal like everybody else and go to a 4-year university? And I did. Um, do I regret it? I don't know. I try not to live and sit in regret. But yeah. Even my friends were like, girl, what you doing? Everybody was going to, you know, um, the yard, Southern and Baton Rouge. And I was just like, I'm not doing that. That's not what I feel in my spirit. And I knew I was different and I just was flowing with that. But I wish I had accepted it deep down inside then. Um, yeah, so let me make sure I don't have anything else to say on that note. All right. Yes, that's it. So the last thing that I want to share, and I talked about this in the video I did yesterday. I'm going to say this all the time because this is super important and I want you to get it deep down in your spirit. All right. The third reason why I have of how to make peace with your journey as an artist and creative is a long time. That is so paramount as an artist and creative to be alone, block out the noise. so that you can get to a place of peace with this calling. Because one thing about it, two things for sure, being an artist ain't easy. It's not. It can be lonely, it can be scary, it can be frustrating. You know, I'm working on something right now and I'm just super frustrated with it. And what I do, I just actually I have this piece sitting somewhere where I can see it right when I wake up. So I it's quiet and I'm alone. And when I open my eyes, I try to let spirit tell me, okay, what's the next best step or move? All right. So I see y'all have some comments coming in. I don't have my glasses on. What they at? Let me see. Yes, slowly learning to embrace my difference, especially when you are older. Yeah, yeah. You have to embrace it, you know, because it'll take you through trying to fit yourself into a box or trying to be normal. Like that will hurt you. There's a quote I love that says, "And they came when the risk to stay tight in the bud was more painful than it took to bloom," or something like that. Anais Nin is her name. And so you'll hurt yourself trying to withhold that difference rather than just let it be free and let it open up and blossom. Hey, Coletta, so I'm glad you called me too, sis. Um, so a long time, a long time, a long time, a long time. And at a long time, what do you do? So again, not alone just to be alone like watching movies. No, quality alone time where you are meditating, reflecting, sketching, just letting stuff flow through you, or just playing around, messing around in paint. But blocking out the main point with this alone time is blocking out the noise. Okay, so that's all I really have for today. Um, I wish all of you peace on this journey because, like I just said, it can be lonely, it can be frustrating. I wish you peace. I wish you joy. I wish you success, of course. And if you are serious about your journey as an artist, I work with artists and creators. I have a true love for artists and creators. I'm a teacher. I've owned the art gallery. I've worked with hundreds of artists, thousands of students, and I understand what you're going through. So I work with artists one on one. You can find out more information about that at mfrancisgallery.com/work with me. Again, it's mfrancisgallery.com/work with me, and I'll drop that link in the description. The other way you can work with me is I have a 27-day creativity challenge coming up. The next one is going to start on October 1st. So the creativity challenge is all about us, you know, coming together every week. It's four Saturday or Sundays that we meet. We come together and we just create. You know, we don't. It's not that deep, but it is because you got to call me. We'll talk about that in the challenge, but definitely join us on the challenge. Some people who are watching now have done the challenge. It is an amazing way to just get in your flow. All right, that's it, y'all. Peace and love. Like, what do they say? Like, subscribe, and share. Tell somebody about this channel, and I will forever be grateful. Peace, y'all.